It's time for the Richies.
I'm Lou. I go by BubbleBoi on Instagram. I'm an illustrator and animator. I'm a 20-year-old that does nothing but sit in my room and watch cartoons all day. That's fine.
Hello everyone. My name is Stoopie and I'm one of Richard's personal friends. And I'm happy to be here. I really like Splatoon and marine biology. Horseshoe crabs are the best creatures ever, by the way, and that's a fact. No, I don't take any criticism. I'm also a big fan of indie video games and animation, so I can't wait to help present my favorite indie game and show in this video.
Oh my god, I actually won. Oh my god, okay. Well, don't mind me, I'm just playing the greatest Sonic game ever existing, which is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So, without further ado, if you haven't guessed already, this is the segment for Sonic the Hedgehog and the Richies 2025.
Now it's time for the Bluebird himself, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Being a Sonic fan has required a lot of patience. Sonic has gone through a lot of weird transitions throughout his career. For example, you have the time he went to the Olympic Games. You have the other time he went to the Olympic Games. You have the 4 other times after that he went back to the Olympic Games. I guess he really just wanted to qualify with Mario. You have the time he was really into magic and rings with Sonic and the Secret Rings. And then you also have games such as the time he had a magic sword that talks to him in Sonic and the Black Knight. You also have some other weird phases where he turned into a werehog. The night levels, not so great. The morning levels, low-key fire though.
Sonic Unleashed actually got a PC recompile port where it's not just playing on an emulator, it's like a native port. Now they're also working on that with Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, or commonly known as Sonic 06, you weirdos.
Legend has it that the game is still going to be loading behind me and will not finish until the end of this segment, so we'll find out later. But all in all, that's to say that Sonic has had some weird transitional periods, but as of late, that has changed.
I'm personally still riding the high of seeing Sonic 3 in theaters last year, and this year we had a couple different anniversaries, like for Sonic Rush, my personal favorite, and Shadow the Hedgehog, having the same birthday back in November, actually. We also got Super Sonic Racing, everybody was Super Sonic Racing, with Sonic Crossworlds.
I played the hell out of that game. It is a lot of fun. The gameplay is chaotic but also strategic. The music is so awesome. My favorites being the Kronos Island remix and the White Space remix. And overall, it's just a really fun kart racer.
I do think it got robbed though a little with the Game Awards, even though I'm okay with Mario Kart World winning, but...
I've also played Sonic Rumble, which is basically just Fall Guys but Sonic. I actually don't like this one as much as Crossroads. I thought it was just, a fun time waster pretty much. Though the microtransactions shit, it's definitely a mobile game, microtransactions, I'll tell you that much. And also, the big thing, Sonic Expo 2025, which I actually went there myself and had a blast there. I have a video up on it on my main channel if you want to see that. But yeah, Sonic has had a pretty solid 2025, all things considered.
Now for the Sonic side, we have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Dr. Robotnik. You mean Dr. Eggman? Metal Sonic, Blaze, Sage, Tangle, Whisper, Shadow, Zaz, Jet, Storm, Wave.
So, of everything we have here, all the different characters and everything, what will win?
Hello, my name is KnightOfGames from Siva Gunner, here to present the award for Best Sonic the Hedgehog Character. Sonic the Hedgehog has had a great year this year. There was like 8 Cyber Shell videos, that racing game that I haven't played yet because it's AAA gaming price, that mobile game that nobody liked, or whatever it was, Sonic Rumble. Yeah, that one. I think that was it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. Anyway, the best character goes to Shadow the Hedgehog. Thank you and good night.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Awesome job, Shadow. You really deserve it.
He won last year, so that's a repeat. Not only did he win Year of Shadow, but he also won the not Year of Shadow.
Oh, who's this? Oh, watch out! Remember me? Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna give you another smooch. So that's a little continuity from the other Richie Awards when I did that bit. Shadow won. He's pretty cool.
Never a doubt in my mind. I've been loyal to that emo hedgehog since I was in middle school.
I sort of made my whole personality around him growing up, so I'm very happy to see that. Huge Sonic fan.
As for write-in votes, we have Silver, Rouge, Cream, Charmy, Chip, fucking Sonic 2, Vector, which is misspelled as Victor, and quote, Neo Sonic, my friend's OC from our sophomore year of high school.
I was the one who wrote in Silver, though, because Silver is my most favorite Sonic character, because Silver is from the future. He's basically Trunks. He was kind of my gateway into more Sonic on the internet. Like, I was a big Sonic fan before I got unrestricted internet access, and I saw Silver, listened to Dreams of an Absolution, and I was hooked. That kind of sort of became my new thing. I kind of looked at Shadow, and I was like, I don't want to play with you anymore, and I got him out of here. So yeah, Shadow won. Should have been Silver. Maybe next year we'll get Silver up in there.
Good evening, every pony. My name is Olivia Roberts, and I am so excited to be here tonight at the Richie Awards 2025 edition. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm here tonight to announce the winners for the following 4 categories: SpongeBob, Plants vs. Zombies, Pokémon X and Y, and Five Nights at Freddy's. Before we get started, shameless plug, stream Slow to Grade. Follow them on Instagram. Stream them on all streaming platforms. They're going on tour in January, February. Give them a listen. They're awesome. Anyway, let's get into the results.
Mario and Donkey Kong 2025 has mainly been about the Switch 2.
I do gotta say though, this year for Mario, or just Nintendo altogether, I'd say has been pretty good.
With the drop of the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo sure has had their hands full with making Switch 2 exclusive that makes us consider taking out a mortgage to purchase one of their consoles or games.
Can't afford it, so I haven't really experienced the main hits like Kirby Air Riders or Donkey Kong Bonanza. I have played a bit of Mario Kart World, and I thought that was okay.
Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza pulling hard weight for giving non-Switch 2 owners incredible FOMO.
This year was also Mario's 40th anniversary, so I gotta say, brother, happy 40 years, okay? Okay. I mean, we're handshaking, okay? Don't judge me. I'm just gonna have him back, David. Okay.
My friend and I went to Universal Epic Universe this year. And when we got there, it was really dreary, dark, gray, kind of rainy. As soon as we stepped into the Mario world, the clouds separated, like the sky opened up and the sun shone down and it warmed up. And that was like really wholesome and fun. And we also got in that part of the park just in time for Mario and Luigi to come out and do a silly little dance. I love Mario.
So Mario and Donkey Kong share a category for this year, and who will win?
So for the contestants of Mario, we have Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Rosalina, Peach, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Daisy, Wario, Talking Flower, Cow, Moo, Donkey Kong, Pauline, Boyd Kong, and our boy, King K. Rool.
The write-in votes being Waluigi, Shy Guy, King Boo,
Would do such a thing. Couldn't be me. Aw, someone stop that guy.
Toad, Diddy Kong, Lakitu, Dry Bones, Baby Mario, and Link, which isn't Mario or Donkey Kong.
Who put Link up in there, bro? We gotta talk. We gotta get your Nintendo characters in order. We gotta figure that out. I mean, there should have been a Zelda thing on here. Maybe talk about the new Zelda movie or something. But other than that, you gotta figure your shit out. I'm sorry. Am I allowed to curse? I forgot if I'm allowed to curse on the Richie Awards or not. All right, cut that out too. Just yeah. But the winner.
And the winner
For the Mario and Donkey Kong category is Rosalina with 18 votes, with the runner-up being Daisy.
That is pretty funny, actually, because as of this year, 2025, Super Mario Galaxy came out 18 years ago, so coincidence? I think not.
My girl Rosalina, oh my gosh. I love Rosalina. She's always been my favorite princess since the Galaxy games.
Rosalina is my girlfriend's favorite Mario character, I'm pretty sure, so this is a win for me too.
Best girl, honestly. She's gonna be really fun to watch in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's going straight to Galaxy in terms of the next movie.
Honestly, my initial reaction to this trailer is mainly positive. I think Brie Larson is an incredible choice for Princess Rosalina, and the visuals all seemed incredible for everything, and it's so beautiful. I can't wait to see more of what they're cooking up.
Honestly, the trailer looks fine. I've made a whole rant video about it on my second channel, but basically it's just like, you know, kind of worried it's just gonna be like a 7 out of 10 like the first movie again.
At the very least, the Mario movie was really visually fun to watch, so it's gonna be cool seeing the Mario Bros go into space and have a Mario Galaxy.
So, as of December 27, 2025 now, SMG4 has retired from making content. Yeah, this one really caught me by surprise too, actually. To Luke and Kevin, though, thank you for everything. Really. Put so much inspiration towards other small machinists like myself included, and even had a big team at one point. To anyone else that is going to continue on to his legacy, I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm sorta continuing the legacy, but like a yes and no, doing it in my own style.
Wow, wasn't that last category a doozy? I really hope this isn't the first category to be announced, because if it is, this is gonna be awkward. But anyways, we're on to SpongeBob characters. SpongeBob. He doesn't have lore with him. The little yellow guy.
I never understood why some people's parents wouldn't let them watch SpongeBob. It didn't make much sense to me, you know, because there was nothing bad about it.
I wasn't allowed to watch him at my mom's house, not because she thought, he was of the devil or that he would make us dumb, but, he just really made her mad. SpongeBob annoyed the piss out of my mom. So we weren't allowed to watch him at her house. But we were allowed to watch him at my dad's house. Kids of divorced parents, rise up. To this day, I'm still scared of butterflies because of that one fucking episode. That scared the shit out of me.
Really, for SpongeBob, I've just been watching the older classic episodes. I'm admittedly a Sponge Boomer. Not in the way where I'm just like, oh, the new seasons are the worst thing ever, but more in the sense that the new seasons are just not for me, really. I can admit that.
I absolutely love how they've gone in the animation style. It's very Ren and Stimpy-ish with the grotesque facial features, but I hate the new movie. Haven't seen it. Probably will watch it. Hate it. Purely from the fact that they gave Ice Spice a SpongeBob Sona. What?
I was in band in middle school, and for one of our concerts, we had to play the SpongeBob theme song, and I was so amazed because, I thought that made our school hip, I remember being very jealous because at the time, I only played clarinet and, yeah, I know. And I so wanted to play the fun, whimsical parts. In other words, I wanted to play SpongeBob, but I was stuck with Squidward and that's adulthood.
Anyway, the SpongeBob category. Boy oh boy, was it stacked with a lot of options. SpongeBob, Robot SpongeBob.
Doot doot doodly dee doot. Start digging in your butt, twin. Yeah, that whole stupid thing.
Subaru.
Subaru?
Super. I know it's Patrick, but like I forgot someone nickname in Subaru.
Squidward. Mr. Krabs. Plankton. Karen. The Flying Dutchman. Ice Spice.
Who put that?
Yeah, sure. You know, SpongeBob Big Guy Pants Okay. You had a great impact with that.
Love Ice Spice, SpongeBob Big Guy Pants Okay, but I just can't do it. It's not. They're not giving at all, and that's fine.
So yeah, as for write-ins, we have Keanu Reeves. I forgot he was in the third movie.
Fred, aka the My Leg guy. And Mega Starmie.
Mega Starmie.
Who's that, actually? Who the fuck is Mega Starmie?
It's the Pokemon, you fucking idiots. Just kidding. Love you guys.
Oh. Yeah, I get it now. I get it now. That's the write-in. Congratulations to those write-ins.
The runner-up was Plankton with 16 votes.
Wow. Crazy. Who's number one?
And the winner for the Spinklebab category is... Just tearing this envelope to shreds.
The man himself.
Why, it's Spinklebab, of course. With 29 votes.
Yeah, shocking.
That little yellow freak. King of our hearts.
The first SpongeBob movie was essential to my childhood. Like, now that we're men, like the whole movie was amazing.
That was peak SpongeBob filmography. The SpongeBob movie in 2004 was the perfect movie. It had rock music, it had sadness, it had adventure, it had twists. We thought they were gonna die, but then they didn't. And then it had a song by a guy that worked with the Foo Fighters, Stevie Nicks, and Motorhead. It had Patrick in fishnet leggings, or whatever that was, in boots. We didn't need anything after that, movie-wise. SpongeBob's wizard costume was so sick. I wanted that guitar, even though it was not real. And I asked for a guitar for Christmas for like years.
Oh yeah, SpongeBob's also in Fortnite now as a companion. So yeah, that's funny to see. I wonder who else they'll bring in next. Like, I hope they bring Oppenheimer next.
SpongeBob, I'm seeing it right now. Ethan Slater, the guy who played the Scarecrow in Wicked, he played SpongeBob in SpongeBob the Musical on Broadway, and it's like, this kind of day couldn't get that. He was at the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. Anyway,
he fucking won 3 times. Did a grid in this motherfucker. What is this? The Kids' Choice Awards?
Okay, come on, guys. Now that SpongeBob doesn't have the charisma. But if you're going to be voting for these things, shouldn't you at least get to know the other characters too? I mean, Karen is right there.
She absolutely loves her husband, and she has an amazing personality. She's like really funny. But she also makes sure to tell him, hey, what are we doing this for? Like, why don't you, maybe if you ran the business and made something good, people would come here. And he's just like, no. And she's like, all right, do you? I'm finna go over here. Because, like, you not listening and you're going to fail again.
The Amazing Digital Circus. I almost said TADIC, like the abbreviation for The Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah.
Now I'd like to present the winner for the Amazing Digital Circus poll.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm your co-ring master, William, and I'm here to host the follow-up to the favorite character awards, the Richie Awards.
I'm a big fan of the Amazing Digital Circus. A lot of people on the internet are. I know I'm not alone in this.
It's been a really fun watch. I know the Amazing Digital Circus is like the Tumblr, like, Quirk Chungus show. A lot of people won't even give it a chance because it's just... It's gonna be such a dated... Oh wait, I forgot to put the picture. It's gonna be such a I can't even see it. It's so overexposed on here. Hold on, let me... I think it's gonna be pretty dated. You know, give it a few years for all these memes that are put in the show. It's like watching the old, like Simpsons season 1. You had to be there to really understand some of the jokes, you know? but it's a really good show. I think anyone should watch it. I think it has genuinely good writing.
Like me and many others, I've connected with this show through its humor and touching character moments. As for the results of the poll, I'd like to point out that they are very similar to the popularity poll officially posted by Glitch Productions.
We have the more important character poll this year, which is this. It's the Richies.
Now, for the nominees, we have Pomni, Kane, Jax, Ragatha, Gangle, Kinger, last but not least, Zooble. Someone also wrote in, Pomni and Ragatha, then they kiss. I also agree with this sentiment.
And the winner is... drumroll please. Pomni! Well, who can be surprised with that adorable dramatized face she wears all over the place? And the runner-ups are... I see, congratulations to Kinger and then Jax! Well, personally, I think Kane has done a stupendous job this semester. And I'll go let him know.
I don't know if this is a hot take. I think it's I'm kind of underwhelmed that it's Pomni. I mean, yeah, she's a staple of the show. There's nothing wrong with Pomni. I do adore her character. I like all the characters in the show. But I think that I see Pomni so much that I am underwhelmed when I see her. And I kind of don't pay attention to her as much as I do to some of the other characters in this show anymore.
I am so sorry to Kane. He actually came in last, aside from the write-in ballots.
My favorite character, I think, it's between Gangle and Zooble, but I think Gangle's probably my favorite, because I just kind of relate to her a little bit.
I do love Gangle. Like, she's great, but she is my second favorite. Kane is my first. He just wants to be loved, to feel a human's touch and feel like a part of the gang. Episode 7 broke my heart, you guys. I'm scared for how the show's gonna end. I just want him to be okay.
Pokemon Legends ZA was a smash hit. It was the most sold physical game in the US alone. I loved the game. I got it on opening day and immediately threw myself into it. Especially as someone who played X and Y when it first came out, getting to see a city that I loved as a kid brought to life in a new way was really fun.
Pokemon ZA turned out to be a very fun game with its decent story, lovable characters, and especially the starter choices. The starters were Chikorita, Tedpig, and Totodile. With the starters getting a new Mega form in mind, I picked Chikorita and did a grass-only run.
And roaming around with my partner Meganium was so much fun. I believe they chose the starters specifically to be very lively characters. And I'm really loving the game despite whatever flaws there may be, because it's just fun at its core.
Now, I have seen some thoughts on the starters for ZA. My only real opinion is I don't know why they would have two Pokemon from the same region when, the first Legends had different region for each Pokemon. Especially Oshawott, that's my little boy. I love him. I'm putting up heart emojis for him right now.
With the 2 Johto starters and 1 Unova starter, the choices were really hard.
There was a bit of a debate on which starter would be the superior starter choice. Campaigns of Slander and Glazing were very prominent during this time. So whose fan base campaigned the hardest for them this time? And the winner of this category is Chikorita!
Personally, my vote was also cast for this little pear dinosaur. Chikorita and Bayleaf are so iconic for many reasons. Ash's Bayleaf was so funny and so adorable.
I'm kind of surprised by this, not because I personally hate Chikorita, just because I saw a lot of hate of Chikorita, dude. Like, I saw a lot of, oh my gosh, Chikorita, they kept posting gore, that Pokemon cooking video of Chikorita getting cooked. I saw a lot of that, bro. That's Gore, my comfort character. That's crazy.
In their home games of Gold and Silver and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the grass line is just not useful in Johto, which is natural. It is not built for a grass Pokemon. So it was really nice to play where this line is in a game that they actually are decent.
The Johto starters, once Mega Evolving, did get a new typing. Meganium gained the Fairy type, and Feraligatr gained the Dragon type. So it makes sense why people pick them more. When Emboar Mega Evolves, they don't gain too much, just a stat boost. But we can't be mad though. Chikorita won something, let's go!
And the next category is Cartoon Network. I grew up on Cartoon Network. It sparked a love of animation and art in general, literally for my entire life. I liked writing because I liked cartoons as a kid. Most of the cartoons that I watched shaped me as a person.
I have always been a fan of Cartoon Network, and I've always been a Cartoon Network kid, so it's really exciting for me to talk about this specific category.
They had some of the best shows from when we were barely cognizant, with Ben 10 and Chowder and Kids Next Door, to when we got older in our adolescence with Craig of the Creek, Steven Universe, and of course The Amazing World of Gumball.
If I didn't watch Amazing World of Gumball, I don't think I would be the way I am today. I loved Amazing World of Gumball. That was a really notable one.
Teen Titans, you know, the classic Teen Titans. That is an amazing piece of fiction.
Teen Titans, the original one, was always great. Ed, Edd n Eddy. What's the, Camp Lazlo was always great.
Star Wars The Clone Wars, that is my life right there. And then there's Young Justice, whenever it aired on Cartoon Network. Young Justice is peak. That show literally changed my life. The first season of Young Justice might be the best piece of animated superhero fiction of all time. It's to the point where it inspired me to make a Young Justice movie. And I did! It's called Young Justice Inception. Feel free to check it out on YouTube if you'd like. We're actually making the sequel to that movie now. It's called Young Justice Emergence. But I'm sorry, I digress. This is not about me or myself. This is about Cartoon Network.
There's been a lot of really cool shows to come up this year. Smiling Friends has had its 3rd season. Awesome show. It's got a lot of really quotable moments, which makes sense because the team behind Smiling Friends used to do all the animations for Newgrounds. My personal favorite from this year was the Looney Tunes movie, which was called The Day the World Blew Up. Everything about this movie is so cool. It's honestly a resurgence of the Looney Tunes. You have a tag team movie with Daffy and Porky Pig. It's so wholesome. It's so funny. This is your spoiler warning because I could honestly yap about this movie for a while. There's aliens coming to protect the Earth using bubblegum. So they're going to surround the entire world with bubblegum so they can stop a pending asteroid. And that's kind of the pun of the movie, and I think a lot of the clever writing. A lot of the jokes really write themselves. It's just a super fun movie. But there's a lot of really cool stuff to come up for Cartoon Network, like Fiona and Cake. Gumball has honestly come back and has been really good. And without further ado, let's announce the winner for this category. Because you're probably sick and tired of me talking about the Looney Tunes, but this movie is so good. Please, please, please check it out.
The nominees for this category are Gumball, Darwin, Jake, Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, Morty, Mr. Frog, Dolly Dimpley, and the cool autistic gamer 774.
So, the winner for the category is Gumball, which makes sense. Gumball has had an awesome time with their new show.
You can't disrespect it. You can't throw it out.
Honestly, surprising. I didn't think he would win this.
There's no surprise that he won. I think there should be a little bit of an upset because on that list, he wasn't even the best character. I personally favor Darwin.
I thought it would go to Darwin.
He has that whole adopted kid, emotionally intelligent thing about him. He's super sweet and empathetic. He's just as stupid as his brother. But oh my god, so many of the situations that they all got into were because Gumball was a selfish idiot. An idiot they all may be, but Gumball was a selfish idiot.
I love Gumball. I think he's one of the funniest protagonists of any show probably ever. He is incredibly entertaining. Almost the entire show. I feel like Amazing World of Gumball is just one of those shows that never really fell flat for me. It was great the whole time. Truly.
Their mother should have been a contender because she is so sick. She was a karate master. Even in her older age, she had worked hard enough to where she could take care of 3 kids and a man baby, because I don't even think Richard really even had a job. She was just a hard-working woman and a badass, and I see why Gumball won. He is absolutely a fan favorite.
The runner-up was Mr. Frog, which I was surprised to see. But Smiling Friends is a really good show, and it's really cool to see him become the runner-up.
It's not technically Cartoon Network, it's more Adult Swim, but what are you gonna do?
I am super excited to present the winner for the Deltarune poll.
When Deltarune came out a couple years ago, I think something changed in me. Something about it really resonates with me. Hot take, more so than Undertale even does. I don't know if it's something about the narrative being put on display over the course of the stories, all the different worlds to be explored, and the new fresh stimulation of it, the sick and twisted nature occurring of the character not having full control of itself and being aware that it has no control of itself.
Deltarune is one of my favorite games of all time. I adore all of the characters, especially our main trio, and especially Noelle Holiday. She's literally me.
I love Deltarune so much, and I think it stands well on its own, even if it was not affiliated with its predecessor. If you took away all of the different characters from Undertale, and it was just completely new characters, I think it would still succeed very well.
I watched someone play the first episode, and I thought it was cool. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet.
Fun fact, when Chapter 3 and 4 came out, I played it for 11 hours straight. No, I don't have a problem.
Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 was just amazing. I think Chapter 4 is probably my favorite among the two. It genuinely blew me away. It reminded me that video games can be so cool. Genuinely, the whole sequence is running through the Dark Worlds, running through the church-like sceneries, and unveiling this prophecy throughout the chapter is one of my most, I think it might be top moments this year, and I'm not even joking. Amazing. Maddie, I know you're watching. I love you. You are the love of my life. Can you please finish the chapter? It's so good. You are right there. You're in the middle of Chapter 4. Just finish it. I see you, and I love you.
But who's helping us make it out of the Dark World today?
Hello. It's me, Death Metal Jr. Hello. Hey, welcome. It's me. I'm in my stone. This is my stone. Today we're revealing the Deltarune winners. It's me, Death Metal Jr. And right now, hello, I'm here with my co-host, Starwalker, man. Look at him. He's real.
Starwalker.
He's the real one.
I'm the original Starwalker.
He's like, dude, Starwalker's ARM. His name is, fuck this guy. Look at all this dirt I have here, Jesus. The nominees. The winner of this year's Deltarune Award, Richie, whatever. Susie! Congrats to Susie. Hey, well, who would have known that Susie won? Also, Noelle, somewhere. Just read it. I don't. Thank you. I must now run.
Coming in at first place, our very own Susie. What a charmer. Who doesn't love the monster girl with a passion for Jog? We actually had 3 runner-ups, with a tie for second. In that second place, we had both Tina and Noelle, and just barely behind follows Chris in third. Congratulations to all the winners. Looking forward to next year's contest.
Susie! If you dislike Susie, I assume you can't read, actually. I love Susie. She can do whatever she wants ever. I personally think that she's never done anything wrong in her life.
I can understand why. Her arc in the first chapter was just so heartwarming, and seeing her make friends, it's just been amazing. Honestly though, I'm a bit surprised that Rousey didn't place first. Or at all. Feels like the signature Fluffy Boy has always been a fan favorite. Oh, and also congratulations to Tina and Noelle for winning second, and Chris for third. I voted for Tina myself. He's just been such a fun character, all of his catchphrases and his interactions. It's been amazing seeing so much fan art and cosplays of him. Plus, he has a banger of a final boss theme, just like all the others.
Tina is one of the coolest new characters to ever come out.
The write-in for this poll was Starwalker. I agree that the original Starwalker should be here.
I was a big fan of Starwalker, so much to consider, much to think about even.
Undertale Deltarune sans forever. I don't know why I'm saying forever at the end of all this. Rich, you can cut that out, and then you can put my face on a seal again, because I think it's funny that you have to make you keep doing that. If you want to, you don't have to. I'm not your boss. I got a lot of material this. I don't got a lot of material this year, so
Some people may think that this is a cosplay for the next category I'm about to announce. It's not. The hat's too big. All right.
I've been a FNAF fan for many years, since making FNAF OCs in middle school and spending every night for the past 5 years falling asleep to FNAF lore theories and subjecting myself to subconsciously altering my brain and its chemistry. It has clearly left an imprint on me for sure, even in current day.
Now, I've been into Five Nights at Freddy's since I was too young to be into Five Nights at Freddy's. These games have been part of my life for a pretty long time, and I've made quite a few friends because of Five Nights at Freddy's. My literal best friend, I met her because one time we were at a club meeting together and we were playing Gartic Phone, and she pipes up and goes, "Now, what's the byte of 87? And I had the incredible experience of explaining FNAF lore to someone who then became my literal best friend. Love you, girl. You are my girl."
It really was just kind of this really simple horror game full of jump scares and simple mechanics to understand with these robot animatronic animals that were coming to kill you. And it started off really, really simple. There was a story of some sort, but it wasn't the most fleshed out thing in the world.
If it isn't horrifyingly obvious, I was a Five Nights at Freddy's kid. I watched the videos, I didn't play the games because I was too scared. I actually played Five Nights at Freddy's 1 once on my iPad while I was at dance, and I got jump scared so bad by, I think, either Freddy or Chica that I literally screamed and chucked my iPad across the table. And then everybody stared at me. I love the Markiplier playthrough videos though. I watch those all the time, especially when I'm depressed. And boy oh boy, the seasonal depression is hitting hard right now. I'm going to crank some up probably after this.
To see where it is now, where it has an entire line of video games and 2 movies now for an indie video game series is truly impressive. And to me, it's one of those things that I've grown up with, whether I thought I was going to or not, because originally I didn't like it that much.
So I'm not the biggest into Five Nights at Freddy's. I think maybe I stopped around the 4th game, and then my interest was piqued again for Sister Location, and yeah, that was it. But one day, my friends wanted me to see the first FNAF movie, and okay, yeah, I can see the appeal. I love a good comedy. So when the FNAF 2 movie came out, I could just feel it. And sure enough, 2 friends from 2 different friend groups asked me to go see it with them. And I mean, what am I supposed to do? It's FNAF 2, so obviously I have to see it twice. That's how it works. And I think it might be a horror movie. Yeah, it sucked. But you know, that's alright. This movie still has merit. Me, I just like movies, which is why I don't like it. But you might like it if your special interest has been FNAF for like the last 12 years. I don't know how long it's been.
If I have fun watching a movie, it was a good movie. I don't care. There's no other indicator, no other measure. That's it. If I am entertained, it's a good movie. And I had a great time. Dressed up with my friends, went to the literal premiere of the movie. Got a free poster. It was pretty cool.
Everyone is always entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to make anyone feel like they are wrong for liking or enjoying anything. I think that's incredibly cringe. So, you know, you like what you like, as long as it's not harming anyone. Some could say the FNAF movie harmed people. I would disagree. I think that you're dramatic if that is the case. Heart emoji. Get over it. Peace and love.
That movie was straight buns. Look, guys, let's be honest. FNAF 1 was also straight buns. But it was fun. It had the joy of creation. And 2 just didn't have the sauce. It's really hard for me to explain because they're not good movies, but I just had so much fun watching FNAF 1. And maybe it's just because I watched it with friends and I watched FNAF 2 alone in my room in the dark. But it was just very slow to me and boring. It didn't keep my attention.
I think that the movie covers some different ideas of different established canons, and also I think it's important to remember that the movies are a separate canon from the games and the books, and is kind of like a different spin on them. That's always been the case. Scott Cawthon has always said that that's going to be the case with these films.
I don't care, especially that it's doing that, but I don't like the direction it's going in.
Yeah, it's FNAF. I don't know what you guys. I don't know what you expected from FNAF, bro.
On to the nominees. We have Jackie, Edwin, David, Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, and Toy Bonnie.
Let's get in to some honorable mentions, aka the write-ins, because I'm presuming that each name is just like one vote. Anyway, some of the write-ins: Foxy, Springtrap, Nightmare Freddy, Golden Freddy, Matthew Lillard, Matthew Patthew, Mr. Game Theory himself, literally Daddy Game Theory, he has a kid, Matt Pat, Sun and Moon from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, Freddy Five Bear, I feel like I should know what that is, but it's not ringing a bell. I know it's a meme, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. And then my personal favorite, my write-in, Ballora. She's iconic. Obviously she didn't win though, because she's in the honorable mentions. Now let's get in to some placements. We had Jackie with a pitiful 9 votes. Better than 1 though. Edwin and Toy Freddy tied, both with 11 votes. We had David in 3rd place with 15 votes. My name is David. I like some ice cream. We have in 2nd place with 20 votes, Toy Bonnie. That one meme that says that they're afraid of Sabrina Carpenter because she looks like Toy Bonnie.
So who won? Who won? It's not Chica, right? It's not Gruner's gooning to Chica or Toy Chica, right? It wouldn't.
Oh god, it's that time of year again. The Richie Awards. But I'm also wondering, who is the best FNAF character? Lucky for you guys, I will be announcing that shortly in about 3, 2, 1. And the winner of the best FNAF character in the Richie Awards is Toy Chica! I mean, come on, how can you not love Toy Chica?
Truly, somehow, I am not surprised.
Toy Chica, you won for a reason. I'm not happy about it.
You guys are sick. Sickos.
You guys are freaks. You all knew that she was gonna win anyway.
I need y'all to touch grass. Y'all, you have to stop. You have to stop. I know that Toy Chica has the curves, but these are animatronics possessed by the ghosts of children, guys. Please stop. Please.
But you know what? You deserve better. You deserve so much better. You get it, girl.
I haven't seen the movie. Was she really voiced by Megan Fox? Let me know.
I think my favorite out of the options that were there were Toy Bonnie. He came in 2nd.
I did really appreciate Matt Pat's twink voice for Toy Bonnie, though. That was my favorite part of FNAF 2.
However, I did write in my actual choice. I have a certain affinity for Celestial Jester, you might say.
God, Cawthon, it's okay. You don't have to write the Matt Pat Springtrap Mpreg. You don't have to. It's okay. Take a nap.
You never cease to amaze me. Guys, do you think he'll come back?
For the next category, we'll be talking about a debate that took over the internet for about a month or two. 100 men versus 1 gorilla.
Now, given how I felt about LeBron James versus Mewtwo last year, you may expect me to side with 100 men, right? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but no. Against a normal gorilla, maybe. I'm still doubtful. Have you bared witness to the sideways spinning gorilla of legend? That guy is outperforming Goku with his abilities, the way that he splits himself into a million copies as he moves. How can you tell me 100 men can stand a chance against this?
You see, what people don't understand about this is the men would win without a shadow of a doubt. The problem is we are going to lose several dozen guys in the fight. This isn't, and we're not going to come out unscathed either.
I love the TikToks of guys being the last man standing after seeing his homeboy genuinely getting his shit blown smooth off by Gorilla and Megaton Punch.
Gorillas are strong. They are like 600, 500 pounds on average, I believe, and they are stronger than like the average 6 dudes. What the problem is, gorillas, they have, as well as chimpanzees, they have like, their muscle fibers are I don't know the exact science behind it, but they're smaller and they're like more condensed, but they're meant for more explosive power. They don't have the longevity or stamina that the average humans do. So the humans would wear the gorilla down and then fight.
So let's find out what the general opinion, okay. Let's find out what the general opinion on this matter is.
100 men with 60 votes, and the gorilla got 54 votes. Guys, why was it so close? It shouldn't have been so close.
You simpletons. One day, you will be one of the men, pitted against the gorilla. You have voted for this, and now it must be. Drafted from your cozy home in the wee hours of the night, thrown in the truck with your fellow randomly selected men. You know it's to come, deep in your heart. You avoid it, dissociate, you pretend it isn't coming, but the destination of your journey is inevitable. You're cast out of the truck, walking single-filed into the arena, you and your comrades. You must face the beast. You will face the beast. He stares at you, almost offering sympathy. Almost. But he has a mission, and he knows that you do too. So, as the horns blare signaling the battle's beginning, he begins an onslaught of Harambe's revenge. Tell me, look into my eyes, into my soul. When you see the rampage he goes on, will you still think 100 men can beat a gorilla? Thank you. Thank you and good night.
But realistically, 100 men are just going to obliterate a gorilla, even without weapons. We are on the top of the food chain for a reason, and there might be quite a few guys who get overzealous and are ripped in twain by an angry gorilla. But realistically, 100 of us versus one gorilla, it's always going to go to the men.
Humans have too much of an ego on themselves to think that they could do anything that they really can't do. This leads to many simple-minded hypotheticals like, could you, sitting at home watching this video, take on Thanos with all the Infinity Stones? Be honest with yourself.
We are the end game. We are the alphas. We are the apex. We are the prime evolution.
Humans, we used to be hunter-gatherers. We used to take on like woolly mammoths and stuff like that thousands of years ago. But, yeah. No, we definitely lose several men in the fight, but we're winning overall. That's all that matters.
A gorilla can't write Shakespeare. A gorilla can't film the Odyssey. A gorilla can't write Sonic EXE. Humans control the world for a reason, and one single gorilla cannot defeat us. Will not defeat us. Will never be able to defeat us.